Hi there everyone, Mark from Retribution Gaming here, and I'm welcoming you to a new Let's Play of Xenogears, released in 1998 by Square for the original PlayStation. Now, if you watch the Retro Roulette draw for this video, you'll know that I know next to nothing about this. The two facts that I previously knew were, one, this was originally pitched as Final Fantasy VII, and the other one was a quote that I heard of, if somebody read the Holy Bible after being obsessed with Neon Genesis Evangelion, then this is the game that they made. I also found out another little factoid, is the animations in this were done by Production IG, which I know were responsible for Ghost in the Shell and Eden of the East. So that is pretty cool. That will be why they look so good. I am, however, going to skip over the animated intro. I put that in its own video, which I will put a card up to now if you missed it, which it keeps trying to play, but I keep skipping. But yeah, I guess enough talk. Let's get into it, shall we? I am using my controller, so again, I apologise if you can hear all the clicking, or more clicking than usual. The continent of Ignis, in the northern hemisphere of our world. On this, the largest continent, a war has been raging between two countries for hundreds of years. In the north of the continent lies the Kislev Empire. In the south lies the desert kingdom of Ave. The war has gone on for so long that the people have forgotten the cause, knowing only the pointless circle of hostility and tragedy. Kislev, eh? I think Games Workshop might want a word. The chronic war obsession was soon to encounter a devastating change. This was due to the Ethos, an institution that preserves our world's culture, repairing tools and weapons excavated from the ruins of an ancient civilization. At once, both countries excavated these ruins and had the Ethos repair the discoveries in order to increase their military power. Okay. The various weapons excavated from the ruins greatly changed the form of warfare. The outcome of the battles between the two countries was no longer determined by man-to-man combat, but by gears, giant humanoid fighting machines that were obtained from deep within the ruins. What is it with some of these 90s games calling machines gears? I mean, the most obvious one is obviously Metal Gear. There was Snatcher as well. Was that in the 90s? I guess it was just at the start of the 90s on the Sega CD. There was Metal Gear. Was it Metal Gear Mark III? Or was that actually in Metal Gear? There was a little assistant called Metal Gear in that anyway. But yeah, I think also in the Guilty Gear franchise, the fighters in that are called Gears. Or at least some of them are, I think. Anyways, I digress. Yes. Gears. Essentially giant mechs, by the sounds of it. Eventually, after continuous swings in the state of the war, Kislev gained the upper hand. The major factor behind this lay in the enormous difference in the amount of resources buried within their ruins. But suddenly, a mysterious military force appeared in the continent of Ignis. Called Gebler? This force decided to make contact with Ave. With the assistance of this Gebler military force, Ave was able to recover from being hopelessly outnumbered to being back on an even standing with Kislev. Then, taking further advantage of its newly gained momentum, Ave started to capture one territory after another from Kislev, showing no indication of slowing down in their invasion campaign. The remote village of Lavan, in the outskirts of Ave near the border with Kislev. Looks like a nice little village, nice setting. Ah, maybe not anymore. This is where it all begins. Nice dynamic cutscene, sweeping camera angles. Oh, I'm guessing that's a gear. And it looks like a giant mech. Damn you. Okay, don't know who Faye is as yet. That's the usual square battle transition though. Hey-ya! I mean, look at this. For a game from 1998, I mean, this looks great. It looks really, really good. That's one down. Or maybe not. What on earth are you? No matter how often I knock you down, you still get up. You probably don't want to be there. Faye, stop. You must not fight here. Ugh, boy are you persistent. Damn it, how come? Why did it have to come to this? What's that? What don't I want to know? Oh, it's a painting. Again, some nice sweeping camera angles. This game's aesthetic kind of, at the moment, reminds me a little bit of Vagrant Story. Right. Whew, that about does it. Alright, now for a short break. Okay, so we're now in control of Faye. This was the guy in the mech, I'm assuming. Okay, we've got the shoulder buttons, rotate the camera, which is a nice touch. So, I guess Faye is short, considering the painting he's just done. I guess his name's short for Phaeronimus Bosch. Yeah. Let's have a look at this one. That's a bit nicer. There's sort of some kind of canyon by the looks of it. Okay, let's take a little wander. Can we, okay, the B button is run. B button? Well, B button on my controller. That would be the circle button. Sorry, apologies. Oh, hello. The X button interacts. Hello, Faye, you're looking well today. My, how time flies. Well, it's already been 3 years since you came to our village. When they first saw you brought in all bloody and soaken, to tell you the truth, they didn't think you were going to make it. That strange masked man who carried you here that day, do you think that maybe he was your real father? Don't you remember anything? When they say you had terrible nightmares and constantly called out for your father. Exposition for the audience there. because Faye would obviously remember that. This is a case of nobody talks like that. Who is it? Who are you? What? You want me to look after this boy? But now you're so healthy and strong. And it's all thanks to our village chief, Lee. My, you should be grateful. I guess so. Okay. The controls are a little bit... They're dependent on the camera. Okay, received Aqua Soul. Right, as this is a square RPG, I'm guessing pressing the triangle button brings up the menu. No, the triangle button is jump. Okay. Square button brings up the menu. Okay. What was that we just picked up? Aqua Soul. Restores HP. Okay. I'm guessing that on the right means one ally single, which means it will only affect one person. Okay. Is there anything in this other barrel? Another Aqua Soul. Nice. Anything in the cupboard? No. Right, okay. I guess we're going up the stairs then. Yeah, I was about to say, the controls are a little bit weird, because this is kind of like, you know, you can have a sort of isometric view, but it's dependent on the camera. So you press up, you walk away from the camera. You press down, you walk towards the camera, and left and right move left and right. But in an isometric view like this, if this is how you've got it, you've got to sort of press diagonal to sort of go in the other directions, which makes sense. But I mean, it's nice that it's camera specific, but if this is a bit of a dynamic camera, it might make moving a little bit awkward, but we'll see how it goes. Right, I'm going to have to remember that X, no, not X, again, it's on my controller, I do apologise, that would be the square button, is the menu, and not triangle, because that's jump. Which is nice to have in a game like this, a jump ability, and run as well. Okay, we have a bit of a gathering here, but before we interrupt that, let's just see if we can loot the place. Hello, who are you? You know, Faye, I'm sure that our village chief thinks of you as his own grandson. Not having any family for all those years and living on his own for oh so long. That's why he cares so very dearly about you. Please, never do anything that would break his poor old heart. You promised me that, Faye. That sounds like foreshadowing. Anything in this barrel? No. This one? No. Okay. Nothing up here. Can we have a look at these bottles? No. Okay. Let's go and see what's going on over here. Hi guys. That's a guy. Okay. I don't know whether or not to be happy or sad. Tomorrow our little Alice is going to become someone's wife. I knew this day would come. This is the worst part of bringing up a little girl. Okay, well that's good news. That's a happy, joyous occasion, unless she's being forced into it. But and here's Timothy. That's quite a cool portrait. Yo, hi there, Faye. Sorry for us all using your house like this, but we have to talk about the big day tomorrow with the village chief. Yeah, tomorrow, huh? Your wedding with Alice? Now that is a big day. Yeah, right. Still hasn't hit me as reality though. Sorry, I don't know what accent that was. Hey, Timothy, I just want to thank both you and Alice. 3 years ago I woke up in this village without a trace of my memory. I didn't know who I was, where I'd been, or what I had been doing up until that day. I couldn't recall a single thing. Despite that, you and Alice sympathised with me and encouraged me to go on. If the two of you hadn't been there for me, I don't know what would have become of me. Timothy, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Now, you and Alice had better live happily ever after. Haha, quit it, will ya? Don't have to go and get all mushy on me. Anyway, to me it feels like I've always been friends with you ever since we were kids. And we will go on being friends forever, right? Of course. Oh yeah, Faye, could you stop by and check on Alice? I still have stuff to discuss with my old man and the village chief. But I'm sure she'll be glad to have some company. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Anyway, I'll see you later. Oh, and I'm really looking forward to the ceremony tomorrow. Okay, so that's Alice's fiance. It's Timothy's father. Hello there, Faye. Oh, Timothy is a really lucky boy to be able to marry such a beautiful girl like Alice. I hope you come up with some embarrassing tales to tell in your speech. Assuming this is the chief then. It is indeed. Oh, it's you, Faye. We're in the middle of discussing Timothy and Alice's wedding arrangements. Hey, why don't you bring a girlfriend or two home once in a while? Just because you live with an old man like me doesn't mean you have to hold back now, you hear? Why, when I was as young as you are, it seemed like every day I would... never mind. Now, we still have important things to discuss, so don't get in the way now. Oh, okay, well I guess I'll be leaving then. Apologies if you heard that, some idiot outside in the traffic. Oh, hello, who are you? So, I can't do a kid's voice. I can't do any voices, as you might have been able to figure out. So, there you are, Faye. I have something to talk to you about. Why, hello there, Dan. You're lively today, as you are every day. Dan! Don't be so rude. What's all this barging in and all? Ugh, Timothy's here too. Butt out, Timothy. Until you marry my sister, you have nothing to do with me at all. I just have some business here with my friend Faye. So anyway, Faye, I have something to talk to you about later. What is it, Dan? It sounds serious. Yeah, that's why I can't talk about it here. There's a certain person listening in who could cause us trouble. It's really important. We gotta talk seriously, one-on-one, man-to-man. I'll be hanging around outside, so I'll see you there later, okay? Be seeing you, Timothy. Take care of yourself until tomorrow. Huh? What's up with him? As of tomorrow, I'm going to be that kid's brother-in-law. That part isn't going to be no honeymoon. He does seem like a bit of a brat. But anyways, let's go outside. Very quick loading times. Right, so this is our village. Okay, that's our house. Looks like it's built into a massive rock. Also, why are you on the roof? Who are you and why are you on my roof? Can I, Okay, I can't sort of zoom out or level the camera or anything. Which is nice that it stays at sort of one angle. Doesn't have a great sort of field of vision in a way though, it's kind of a bit narrow. Anyway, right, who are you? This is a general store, although they don't have much of a selection, but then again, we're out in the country, so we can't complain too much. Okay, do I have any money? I have 100 gold. Let's see then what the general store has to offer. Hello, kitty. Let's talk to you. Just because Alice is getting married doesn't mean you have to be sad. Frey, when I get bigger, I'll be your bride. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have spoken to you. Will you wait for me? If I say yes, that's going to make me out like a creep. If I say sorry I can't, that's going to make her feel sad. Yeah, go on then. Really? You mean it? Then cross your heart. Hope to dry, stick a needle in your eye. It's all set then, our burning love has been tied by unbreakable bonds. I'm sorry for that accent. I promise never to do it again. Right. Oh, hi. Kid behind the counter. Oh, hi Faye, welcome. Big day's finally approaching, huh? Alice and Timothy's wedding is tomorrow. Hey, how about getting them a stamina drink of courage and love? What do you think? Stamina drink for a wedding night. You serious, kid? Come on, you've got to get them a present here. We're the only shop in town, you know. Okay, what have you got? An Aqua Soul, which we know. Oh, it says up the top there. Restores HP for 50 HP, I'm assuming that means. Rose Soul restores 10 EP. I don't know what EP is. Omega Soul restores HP and EP to full. Okay, so that's like an elixir. Is EP kind of like magic points or ability points or something that allow you to use skills? I'm assuming, maybe. And a survival tent fully restores parties HP and EP. Okay. So this is all for one person, and this is for the whole party. Okay then. With 2 Aqua Souls. I don't think I'm going to buy anything right now, to be honest with you. Thanks again, come by anytime. Everybody seems very friendly here. Okay, who are you guys? Lately my legs have gotten weaker, it's causing me a great deal of trouble. I'd like to go and have Dr. Izuki take a look and see if he can help me. But it's a tremendous task to go up the mountain path to visit the doctor. I must be getting old. That doctor's eccentric. Why else would anybody live up on a mountain peak like that? He should have moved closer to the village. Faye, you're good friends with the doctor. Ask him to move closer to the village for us. Okay, well, I could do. I'm just going to continue exploring the village first though. Who's this lady down here? Ah, there's Dan. We'll come back to him in a minute, because I think that might move the plot forward. Alice and Timothy's wedding tomorrow is the talk of the town. I guess it's to be expected though. It's one of life's biggest events. The women of the village are born, raised, married and live out the rest of their lives here. There must be some happiness in that, but I've been thinking from time to time. Sometimes I wish I were born a man so I could travel the world and live an ever-changing life. That's a bit sad. It's weird, isn't it? No. You're naturally curious to see what's outside the village. Really? Do you mean it? Ha! I knew you'd say that for me, Faye. Here, this is my very own homemade Aqua Soul. Our bear cows. Bear cows? Love it. Try it out sometime. Received Aqua Soul, the choice of all bear cows. So we got another free Aqua Soul. I mean, it doesn't look like a cow or a bear, really. It looks like a kind of horse with horns. It's kind of like makes a noise of a growl and a moo at the same time. Right, why do you have this obsession with running into walls, little girl? Oh, Faye, maybe you can help. Have you seen Dan? He's literally just over there. He's probably around here somewhere, getting up to his usual mischief. Alice was saying she needed him for something. How could a brat like him possibly be related to Alice? Oh, brother. Yeah, see, didn't I tell you? I thought he was a bit of a brat as well. What's down here? Oh, we have... Is this guy selling food? Selling wares? Hello, Faye. Tomorrow is Alice and Timothy's big day. Isn't it exciting? I know Alice will make a lovely bride. I hope a handsome prince comes into my life soon. Hey, dude. Okay, he's sleeping. Standing up. Oh, it's you, Faye. What do you want? Finally, at my age, I've become able to live in peace. At this rate, I'll probably live to be 100. Haha. Okay, we can't buy anything from him. Hi, girlie. This is the village consultant's house. He can teach you all kinds of things. Before you step outside of our village, it might be wise to stop by here for some advice first. Not a bad idea, girlie. Thanks for letting me know. Let's see what's going on with the village consultant. You have a weird artifact floating about. We'll look at that in a minute. Good day, I'm the village consultant, but to tell the truth, the village chief knows far more than I do. However, the chief is an awfully busy person, so I've been placed in charge of answering some of the more mundane questions. I also can't talk for some reason. As a special for this week, we are lecturing on the techniques of martial arts. Self-defense. Wouldn't you like to learn about it? That's not how you spell martial arts. But anyway, there's an errant apostrophe that needs roundhouse kicking out of there. Oh right, you tell me how things work. Okay, battle commands. Alright then, allow me to explain the overall battle commands. During battle, there are two groups of commands you can choose from. You can toggle between groups with the left and right directional buttons. The first group includes the most frequently used attack, defense and chi? Yeah, I guess this would be Japanese, so that would be chi rather than Greek, which would be kai. Or ki, maybe. Ki, yeah. The second group contains special commands such as combo, escape and so forth. You fight by skillfully selecting from the two groups of options the action that best suits your circumstances. It's a very clunky sentence. Normally, you should be able to get by with just the first group of options. The item option is in both sets, so you don't have to switch groups to use items. Well, that pretty much wraps it up. Please come back again whenever you need my services. Okay, so that's a brief overview of battle commands. There's one more there that I was interested in. I mean, defense, action points. Attack is fairly self-explanatory. Combo, though, I'm interested in finding out about. What's a combo option? Ooh, the combo option, eh? I didn't expect you to ask about it. Well then, allow me to explain the art of the combo. When you use the attack option, there are times when you do not use up all your action points. Such is the case when you eliminate an enemy by only using a fraction of your total points, or when you cancel midway through an attack turn. Action points which don't get used are stored in an AP counter. When this AP counter stores up to a certain amount of points, you will be able to use combos. Combos are rapid series of death blows, let loose all at one time, and they tend to be rather ferocious. Any foe on the receiving end of a combo will likely die. At low experience levels, you probably won't be able to do much combo damage, but in time you'll be able to do some devastating combo maneuvers. And that's that. Okay, so, so there's more to attacking than I thought. My, you are bold. Okay, then allow me to explain to you a little bit about attacking. I'm sure that you already know that there are three types of attacks, weak, strong and fierce, each of which uses up a different amount of action points. I didn't, but thanks for letting me know. The fierce attack, the X button, uses up 3 points in a single blow, hence if you have only 3 attack points, it will all be used up in one fierce attack. The weak attack, triangle button, will use up 1 point per blow, so with 3 attack points you can attack the same enemy 3 times in rapid succession. Okay, that's pretty cool. The strong attack, the square button, uses up 2 points per blow, so if you've got 3 attack points you can combine 1 strong attack with 1 weak attack to total 3 points. It's possible to continually press the X button to keep obliterating enemies in one fierce blow, but you may find that relying on this will have repercussions later. That's about all I have to say, really. Okay, right, so we've got the basics of attacking in battle. I don't think we need to know about actions or defense. Defense seems fairly self-explanatory. When it comes to fighting techniques, I tend to be extremely fussy. I've started to study up on them recently. How about it then? Want to hear what I have to say? No, not for the moment. Oh well, you can never be too old to study. There are a mountain of things to learn out there. I'm sure we'll pick it up as we go along. Oh, good. You're lucky you came just at the right time. If it's about the memory cube, don't hesitate to ask me, no one knows better than I do. How about it then? Want to hear me out? Yeah, okay. Alright, good show. That's the spirit. You're pretty smart for an artist. Now, open up those ears and carve every word I say into that tiny brain of yours. How rude. I'll begin by explaining how to save your adventure. Ah, that's handy. Normally, you can open up the menu screen by pressing the square button. From there, you can select the file option and simply follow the directions to save. However, when you're in a town or dungeon, you can only save at designated memory cube areas. Without a cube, you cannot save. Oh, so that's what that is. Make a long story short, this bobbing spinning thing is a memory cube. Oh, okay, well we didn't get to see that then. So what do you think? You understood everything perfectly then? Okay, well I gotta... What? You didn't understand? Oh gee, well alright, let me explain once more. Make sure you're listening then. This spinning and bobbing thing here is the memory cube I just spoke about. Fearlessly stand inside of the cube's area and calmly and composedly open up the menu screen. From there you'll be able to save into a memory file as per normal. Especially in dungeons and other like areas, as soon as you see one of these you should save without hesitation. You can never tell what may happen next. When outside on the world map you can save anywhere you like, probably. If you don't want to wind up crying later, make sure you save frequently, okay? So that's it for my concise summary. You took it all in this time, didn't you? Well, even a 2-year-old Dongarian monkey could understand my fantastic explanation 120%, right? Ho ho ho, I'm such a genius. Such a dick. Alright, now for the explanation fee. It's 28 gold. It's a bargain considering you're able to receive such a perfect explanation. So come on, drop the excuses, be a man and pay up. He is a dick. Yes, thank you so much. No receipts given though. Son of a... Did you know that you can spin the world around with the L1 and R1 buttons? I'm sure you see things you weren't able to before. Explore the world by using your own eyes and ears. That's how you make gains in your life truly your own. If you're lost, then be lost. There's no need to rush, is there? Nor do you have to explore the world using someone else's maps. Okay. Am I within the cube? I am going to save it here. This block is free. Save? Yes. Excellent. We're going to continue though. Just keep exploring Lavan. Welcome to the village of Oh, it's you, Faye. Oh, don't worry. We already consider you a proud member of the Lavan community. So how about finding a wife and settling down in our village too? I'm sure if you live a peaceful life here, your memory will be bound to come back one day. I also can't talk either. You have natural ability to paint and can do martial arts really well, I hear. I bet it's because your body remembers these things. You'll be able to breathe a sigh of relief when your memory returns to you, and don't worry, I'm sure it will. You can walk about during conversations, that's pretty neat. Okay, we've already conversed with those two. That's the guy selling the fruit and veg. What's over here? That's a windmill, obviously. It's sort of farmland or something. There's Dan. Okay, I think it's just these people here that we have to speak to now. Hey Faye, let's go catch some scampi again sometime. Oh, I love scampi. Haven't had scampi in ages. Do get paid in a couple of days, so I might have to get some. Haha, thank you game for reminding me about scampi. I'm gonna get you. You're not. Hey, why hello Faye, are you here to see Alice? Actually, it's customary that we don't let any men in to see the bride today. But you can be an exception. Okay, well I'm not going to just yet. I'm going to talk to Dan first. Because again, progression. Oh good, Faye, you ready to talk? As you know, tomorrow is finally the day of my sister's wedding. So what I want to talk to you about is exactly that, Alice's marriage. Faye, to be perfectly honest with you, I've always wished you could have been my brother. Still not too late. You could go steal Alice and run off with her. If you need me to help, I'll be glad to. It may be odd for me to say this, but my sister's beautiful and a good cook. This is just between you and me, but she's well endowed too. Dan, you creep. That's... yeah. So come on, go for it. No? Not stealing another man's wife. Hey, what are you talking about, Dan? Timothy and Alice are both my best friends. You know I can't do that. Yeah, I know that. Well, if you're gonna be like that. But if you change your mind, come and talk to me. Dan, you are insane. Right, let's go talk to Alice then. Let's meet this Alice person. Are you Alice? Oh no, you're Alice's aunt. Hello, Faye. Have you come to visit our Alice? She's upstairs right now. Doesn't time fly? It's already been 10 years since my brother and his wife passed away. Oh, so Alice's parents are no longer with us. Okay, that's a shame. We did our best to raise the two children in their place. But now, as far as Alice is concerned, I can finally say my job is done. I know Timothy will take good care of her from here on. Now all that's left is Dan. I'm gonna have a hard time raising him to adulthood. Oh no, I've got to go through all this again. I didn't mean to press the button. Actually, I can just walk off, can't I? Sorry, didn't mean to be rude, but I've already spoken to you. Ah, are you Alice? I guess so. Hello Alice, is that your wedding dress? Oh, Faye, you startled me. Yes, it is. I just finished it. It took more work than I expected. You did a great job there. It'll look wonderful on you, Alice. Congratulations. Thank you. That portrait of her reminds me of somebody. I don't know who. It kind of looks a little bit, not a lot, but it looks a little bit like Princess Aika from Tenchi Muyo. Hey, Alice? Oh, I'm Faye. What is it? Oh, nothing. I see. Oh yes, that's right. Faye, have you seen Dan? Yeah, he's outside, bragging as always. Ugh, that kid. I told him that I had an errand for him to run. Oh yeah? What kind of errand? It's for my wedding ceremony tomorrow. I was hoping he could go borrow a camera and some lights from Dr. Izuki up on the mountain peak. If that's all it is, I'll be glad to do it for you. Could you? Oh, but I couldn't possibly. Don't worry, it's no problem. Anyway, it doesn't exactly make me feel comfortable having Dan handle such delicate instruments. What's more, I might have a chance to eat some of Yui's cooking if I go to the duck's place. Well, there's a reference to Evangelion, potentially. Hee, that's my Faye. Well, I'll go up there now and get them for you. Oh, Faye, wait. Huh? Is there something else you want me to get from Citan? Citan, that was the guy in the green shirt that we saw earlier, during that battle. No, it's not that. Faye, have you ever thought about things this way? If you had only been born in this village, and if we had only known each other earlier on, oh, it's nothing, I'm sorry. Well, I think I'd better get going now. Oh, okay. Be careful on that mountain path. Give my regards to Dr. Izuki. Is this fate? I feel so foolish. Who am I kidding? She seems like a sweet girl. Right, well, it looks like we're heading up the mountains. Now, where are the mountains? Where are we? Are they up this way? Oh, there were some people here just now, weren't there? Is it up this way? Nope, we're on the world map. Well, I'll tell you what. Ah, we want to go that way. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to save it here, and we will hopefully speak to Dr. Izuki next time. So, yeah, this has been Xenogears. I've been Mark from Retribution Gaming. Please do join me for the next one. Until then, catch you later. Bye-bye. If you like that video, please do bash that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. And if you'd like to support the channel further, or suggest a game for Fangame Fridays, please consider buying me a coffee, the link of which is in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.